Link já com o visual do Conan, só que sem os músculos. Fala nerds, geeks e freaks de todo o Brasil. E sejam bem-vindos a mais uma NGF Games! Bom galera, hoje dia 28 de março foi divulgado no canal oficial da Nintendo uma gameplay de 13 minutos do novo The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, né? Quem nos apresentou essa maravilha dessa gameplay aí foi o grandioso Eiji Aonuma. Então vamos lá, sem mais delongas, vamos conferir essa gameplay, mas antes, não se esqueça de clicar no joinha, se inscrever no canal e clicar no sininho para você também receber notificações aí no seu dispositivo toda vez que tiver vídeo novo aqui no canal.
Põe da tela!
Play!
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, producer of the Legend of Zelda series. First, I have some news. Development on the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is now complete.
Aí, concluíram, finalmente.
Many of you are looking forward to this game, and we've released a few trailers so far. Although it'll just be a brief glimpse, I'm going to actually play the game for you all today and show you what it's like.
Ele vai jogar o jogo na real aí, pra mostrar pra gente como é que ele tá.
Let's begin.
Vamos começar.
Here we are, in the land of Hyrule. Like the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, there's a vast world to explore.
Link já com o
It's
visual
not
do
just the
Conan,
same world as is.
só que sem os
It's
músculos.
changed in many ways. If we talk about all of the changes today, we'll run out of time, so we hope you'll seek them out for yourself when the game launches. In this game, the vast world of Hyrule reaches high into the sky. You'll notice some landmasses floating up there. We call them Sky Islands.
Aparentemente embaixo vai ser o mesmo território que a gente já viu no primeiro jogo,
How do you get to
mesmo
the Sky
mapa,
Islands when they're so high up?
mas a expansão é em cima, é no céu.
If we take
Talvez
a look,
algumas mudanças.
something's falling from the sky.
Tá vendo alguma coisa do
see
céu
it?
ali?
I wonder what that is. Let's head over to it. We're almost at the spot where the object fell. Here it is.
Tá ali.
Okay, let's use one of Link's new abilities. If you do this on the
As novas
rock,
habilidades dele.
look, it started rising. This power is known as recall, which rewinds an object's movement. Since I
Entendi.
just used recall on the fallen rock,
A
I
habilidade que
can now
faz
rise
o-
into the sky.
O objeto
We're a lot
voltar,
closer to the Sky Islands.
ou a direção de onde ele veio.
Let's use the paraglider to reach one of them.
Ali, da
There are
hora.
a few other Sky Islands floating here too.
E essa pedra que ele usou não caiu daí de onde ele foi parar, foi mais pra cima. Foi o dragão ali, do Shiryu.
Prepara que agora é hora do meu golpe poderoso.
Okay, now we're on a slightly bigger Sky Island. Just like on the surface, there are several man-made structures.
Caramba.
Some trees are also growing here. You won't see many of those yellow trees on the surface, though. Let's walk around for a bit.
Já tô vendo gente que vai chamar de DLC.
Não explica ela não, que esse bagulho aqui é matar o cara que fez isso.
There's a branch on the ground. When you find something like this, you should pick it up. It might come in handy later. Let's continue. Oh, something's there. This is a brand new enemy called a construct. We'll fight it using the branch
Inimigo
we
novo
just picked
chamado
up.
Construto. O construtor, sei lá.
The branch broke. Not good, not
Ih,
good.
quebrou o pau.
Quick, get another branch and... we defeated it. Moving on. We've now explored more of this Sky Island. As expected, fighting with just a branch won't get us very far. Also, this branch is almost broken.
O visual dele
So
tá da hora.
here's another one of Link's new abilities. If we use this branch and the rock over here, and do this, look!
Eu acho que visualmente talvez seja ainda mesmo. Olha, uma parada nova que dá pra fazer.
You can stick objects together to create new weapons with various effects.
Com essa habilidade você pode
Let's take on
fundir
another construct with
objetos
this fused weapon.
pra ter uma arma nova.
We're dealing with two of them at once. Oh, we
Assim o
won.
galho fica mais resistente
The weapon's attack is
e mais
definitely
forte.
improved. The other branch broke, but this weapon has much better durability.
É uma durabilidade maior.
You can do all sorts of things by experimenting with the fuse ability.
Porra, isso vai dar pra fazer uma cacetada de arma, hein?
If we take this long stick and fuse it with a pitchfork, we can create a weapon with a much longer
Olha, uma
attack.
arma pra parar fruta. Uma vara pra pegar manga,
With
olha aí.
this, we don't have to get too close to enemies, and we can safely attack from a distance. You can also fuse arrows with materials in your inventory. For instance, try fusing this leaf to an arrow. Fuse an ice elemental material to an arrow and you can
A gente
freeze
pode
faraway enemies.
fundir as armas que a gente já tem com os outros elementos que a gente já pegou, com outros
In
itens.
addition, let's see. Ah, there's a bird
Caramba, dá
flying
pra
around.
fazer muita coisa com
If
isso.
you're out hunting, you might feel that aiming with an arrow is too difficult. Apparently, my eyes can't track fast-moving objects as of late, so my shots rarely land. So, at times like these, here's an eyeball you can get by defeating monsters. Fuse it to an arrow and... Look, it homed in on the target.
Que da hora.
Let's try this on another bird. I'll just fire in that general direction. It's very simple.
Bacana pra quem é ruim de mira.
Depending on
Tentar entender como é que alguém mira numa pessoa e acerta noutra.
what you stick together, the fuse ability could also be beneficial for hunting.
Isso daí são habilidades que ele vai adquirir com esse braço aí, aparentemente. Esse
I
braço,
fused a mushroom to
esse
the shield.
automeio aí.
Now, you're
Caramba,
probably
virou o
wondering if
Edward
this has any
praticamente.
use. Well, this mushroom is actually a puff shroom.
Cara, Eduardo, era
Let's
rico.
fight an enemy with this. I blocked with the shield. Okay, there's smoke now. The enemy's lost sight of Link, so... Attack! Even if you struggle with combat, you can take down enemies using similar methods. In the previous game, you'd usually get powerful weapons by defeating strong enemies. But in this game, fusing even the weakest weapon with something else could turn it into a useful weapon. There are even more gameplay options for sticking things together. Let me demonstrate. Some of the Sky Islands even have rivers. We'll want to cross this one, but swimming across it, well, the river's too wide for that. We need a boat. Of course, there isn't anything that resembles a boat around here. So, we'll lift up this log and attach it to a second log. Let's do one more.
Aí, vou dar uma
We'll bring
jangada.
this over here and attach a third log. It's a makeshift raft. This is another new ability called Ultra Hand. Even though the logs are currently attached, they can be detached. Let's modify the shape of the raft. You can always attach things or detach them like this. Now, if we put this on the water, it's made of wood, so the buoyancy will keep it afloat. We've made a simplified version of a boat. However, it won't move in its current state, so we'll need something to propel it forward.
Aquele item lá.
There's something here. Let's try hitting it.
Vai fundir isso também?
Oh, wind. It's blowing wind. Looks like we found a fan. Why don't we try attaching it?
Por que não fundir isso ao bote, não é? Vai girar o item. Isso. Eita de acho.
We'll attach another one.
Pronto, virou uma lanchinha.
This should make the boat well balanced.
Caramba. Eu vou passar horas fazendo essas fuleiragens aí.
Okay, they're attached. All right, let's try moving the boat. Hey, it's moving. It's sailing pretty fast with the wind from the fans. Since we added 2 fans, we should be able to cross the river in no time. All right, we reached the other side. In the most recent trailer, we showed scenes of Link riding a large car and a flying machine. Those vehicles actually aren't in the game from the start. Instead, you'll be able to freely craft them on your own. There are all sorts of objects you'll come across in this game. And depending on how you use your imagination, you can do a lot with them. So, try crafting different things and explore this world at your leisure. There are even more new abilities. Take this building over here. Okay, watch this. Look, I passed right through the ceiling. This new ability is called Ascend. If you're in a place with a ceiling, you can go through
É interessante.
to the floor above you. There
Isso
are
só dá
some
pra fazer se
restrictions,
tiver
but what's
a
great about
melequinha no
this
teto.
ability is that as long as there's a ceiling, you can use it anywhere.
Ah, qualquer lugar?
For example, this place has a cave with a hill right above it. If we use the ability here, come on, keep going. Okay, we emerged at the top of the hill. In the previous game, you had to use stamina to climb a mountain. But in this game, if there's a mountain with a cave like this one, you can now get to the top without having to climb all the way up. Here's another example. Imagine you're stuck in a cage. If it's got a ceiling, you know what to do, right? Exactly. Oh, there's another construct.
Bom, gostei.
It seems to be holding a strange weapon. Some enemies are equipped with fused weapons, so battles will play out a bit differently from the previous game. Ah, it blew me away with wind. Looks like it's got some sort of fan. Ah, I got pushed off. Oh well, let's just return to the surface. You can
Caramba,
quickly
velho.
descend from the sky to the surface like this. It feels so
Ali
good.
o local onde tava o castelo, eu
In the
acho.
sky, you'll be able to look out across the land.
Ah não, o castelo tá ali.
You can also search for
Tem uma parada
destinations that
nova lá
pique your
embaixo.
interest.
Ali, ó.
Once you've
Parece as
chosen your
linhas de
destination,
Nazca.
you can speed things up, like this. Let's dive into this river.
Que vai cair igual o Capitão América agora.
And we're back on the surface.
Caraca.
There are still so many things I'd like to show you, but let's leave it at that for now.
E se ele cair cara na terra?
What did you
Deve dar
think?
game over na hora.
Some of Link's new abilities were updated from the previous game. I'm sure some of you watching me play were thinking, wait, if you could do that, then maybe you could do this too. In this game, you can do a lot of things just by thinking about what's even possible. There's still a lot of new gameplay, mysteries, and encounters we couldn't show today, but they're all jam-packed into this unfamiliar Hyrule, and we hope you'll use your imagination to explore it.
Use sua imaginação pra
That's all for
explorar
today.
essa droga.
Thank you for watching.
Obrigado por assistir. Olha, realmente, nos falou, dá pra usar a imaginação aí, fazer muita coisa pra explorar. E o jogo vai ser lançado dia 12 de maio, galera. 12 de maio de 2023. Belíssimo, belíssimo. E olha só aí, olha só o que vem em seguida junto. Caramba, cara. Nintendo Switch OLED. Exclusivo dos novo Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Caramba, queria muito, olha. Queria muito isso daí. Eu não tenho o OLED ainda, né? Então, tô planejando comprar um esse ano. Então, se eu for comprar um Nintendo Switch OLED, vai ser esse daí. E ele vai estar disponível dia 28 de abril já. Olha que lindo esse case. Mas é isso, galera. Eu gostei bastante do que eu vi. Tô empolgadaço para esse jogo. Com certeza eu vou estar fazendo live lá no canal e vai ter alguns vídeos aqui, principalmente de resenha sobre esse jogo aí. Eu quero ver a história dele, o que vai ter, o que vai acontecer, se eles vão pegar algum elemento ali do Zelda Skyward Sword, né? Eu tô empolgado para isso, na verdade, né? Como é que vai ser o Ganondorf, né? Bora ver o que vai acontecer aí. Mas e você? Me fala você tá empolgado para esse jogo? Vai comprar o Nintendo Switch OLED aí, essa temática aí do Zelda Skyward Sword? Fala pra gente aí a sua opinião, o que você tá pensando desse jogo aí, qual a sua expectativa, tá bom? Então, muito obrigado pela presença de todos vocês que assistiram esse vídeo, todos vocês que chegaram até aqui. Não se esqueça de clicar no joinha, se inscrever no canal e também clicar no sininho para receber as notificações dos nossos vídeos, nossas lives, né? E claro, compartilhe esse vídeo com um amigo seu. Valeu, muito obrigado pela presença de todos vocês. Obrigado, obrigado e obrigado. Então, nos veremos no próximo ADGF Games. Valeu, fui! Né? Tô muito empolgado pra ele. Na verdade nem tanto, né? Mas bora ver. Eu tô mais interessado. Não sei. O inimigo tanto faz. Manda pra tia, pra avó, pra madrinha. Fala que é sobre a novela dela preferida, sei lá, qualquer coisa. Olha aí, engana ela. Ela vai assistir. Não vi nada, não. Não, era só pra te assistir mesmo. É isso aí, é isso.